Update, we are talking about one of the most horrendous, horrible diseases that affects millions of people across the world, Alzheimer's disease. So today we're going to explore what this actual disease is, the controversy surrounding it, why there is no cure, the current state of our medical research, and where the things are going to go. So what is Alzheimer's disease? Alzheimer's disease is a disease that destroys memory and other important mental functions. Now, according to a study done by Alzheimer's Association in 2016, 5.4 million Americans are living with this disease. Now, is this of interest? Well, millions of people suffer from this disease, and the treatment options are surprisingly limited. Existing drugs mask symptoms for a time, but they don't actually prevent the progression of Alzheimer's disease. So what can we do about it? It's important to note that there are a significant amount of controversies regarding the proteins that actually produce the effects of Alzheimer's disease. Now, we partnered with researchers from the University of Notre Dame who recently discovered that there are new approaches to targeting protein molecules sustaining Alzheimer's disease. Jeffrey Peng is a professor of biochem and the leader of the project researching Alzheimer's disease, and he says, proteins are nanometer-sized devices encoded in our DNA. Now, we know that proteins fold into various shapes when they carry out distinct functions, and so when the proteins bind to each other, they turn off and on signals, and if those signals impact the cell cycle, they can result in various diseases. Now, Dr. Peng is studying PIN1, a signaling protein that he believes impacts Alzheimer's disease. Now, there's controversy regarding PIN1 because a lot of people believe that the protein shape of PIN1 is static, and Peng believes it is actually three-dimensional. Now, our next point of controversy. There's a new protein called gamma secretase activating protein, or known for short, GSAP. It produces beta amyloid. Now, beta amyloid is a toxic substance in the brain that's responsible for some of the most devastating side effects of Alzheimer's disease. Now, a drug called Gleevec is normally an anti-cancer drug which binds to GSAP and prevents it from activating an enzyme called gamma secretase, which produces beta amyloid. Now, some people think that beta amyloid buildup can trigger the tau protein, which leads to Alzheimer's and dementia, while others do not believe that this buildup is a substantial amount that could actually trigger Alzheimer's disease. Our next topic, the current state of knowledge regarding Alzheimer's disease. Now, the most recent publication concerning Alzheimer's disease's current state of knowledge comes from Johns Hopkins University and was published July 4th, 2016. Now, they developed a mouse model that mimics the development of Alzheimer's disease in mouses as it does in humans. Now, they're trying to see the relationships of clumps of a protein called tau that develop inside of the brain cells. They're trying to see the relationship between this and beta amyloid, which we've already talked about, and how it clumps up in the brain tissue. In this, researchers believe that the accumulation of beta amyloid is insufficient to trigger tau clumping to an abnormal state, which would be needed to reach to increase Alzheimer's disease. So where are things going in our hope for a cure for Alzheimer's disease? So, thanks to this new study from Johns Hopkins University, drugs could now be manufactured that would hopefully be designed to prevent the combination of both beta amyloid and the protein tau, plaque formation, and pathological conversion, which would provide optimal benefits for Alzheimer's disease. My hopes now are that researchers can come together, dispute their controversies, and find a cure for this horrendous disease. Thanks for watching. I'm Ileana Contreras, and have a good night.